Hello guys, Flaery here again. We're doing a Morikis showcase. I was actually thinking about this for some time now. I'll try and do like a complete overview of her, show her in every possible scenario that I could think of. As it turns out, she's really great hero. For a non-LT, she, in my opinion, is the best one out of the new heroes. She has uses in PvE, PvP, and all of the content, including even like stuff like Dwarven Ruins, like Broken Land, like anything that you can think of. She's there. She can be used there. Let's see if I've actually used her. I think I have used her for a level 10 tower somewhere. Yeah, I think it was this one with Narch, and yeah, that was a pretty easy one. In terms of PvE, she's amazing here. In Faction Abyss, pretty sure I was the fastest clear with her. Well, now that we have a bug, not able to show you, but let's see, I was using something like this. Let's try Mercado, the Broken Pet. I think 39 turns was my #1 spot, but obviously that's not an adjusted team. Yeah, she's doing pretty well. In terms of gear, you kind of want to aim for at least 173 effect hit, so you are able to then hit 200 effect hit with the advanced hit aura, or you could just use the Hitmaster aura with 24 effect hit, so you need 176. Obviously 250 would be ideal for her, but that's just too hard to get. For mastery, just aim for anything like over 150, I'd say. Yeah, even 140 should be good. I'm using Devour on her. That would be hard for a early mid player. I would recommend something like a mixture of first aid, let's say first aid with effect hit and mastery, or just mastery, and then you can get effect hit on your artifacts and blessings, and then maybe one set of first aid, one of penetration, or one first aid, one devour, like depending on what you can get on her. She really likes the speed. Like the more speed you get on her, the better, because at the start of the battle, she would actually steal speed from all enemy units, and she'll gain a certain portion of that. I believe that was her exclusive 3. Yeah, okay, she doesn't steal it, she reduces the speed and increases self-speed by 40%. Right, so the faster the enemy units are, the more she would gain, and that's actually amazing versus units like Popper and all Termiter initiators in PvP. I'm not gonna go over her skills, it's something for you to look at. What I do with her generally is start with S4 just to get that bleed up, and then prioritize S2, as that's the one that's doing the greater damage, especially versus bosses. Now, let's see. In the new purgatory content, I've actually managed to clear 30 everywhere, and she did an amazing job here, and I've had her only in first aid, so even if I try her now, I should probably be close to here in rankings, but I really don't care about that. In ultimate trial, she managed to beat my LJ, Little Jack. My Little Jack was actually doing about 2 billion, roughly, and with her last week I managed to get over 3 billion. This week I just didn't want to repeat the run, so I just took this number as it was more than enough for me to hit the 6.8 target or whatever it was. Right, so in arenas, she is actually amazing. I'm actually using her right now in my advanced arena setup. What you want for her is actually the more buffs you give her, the more self-turn meters she'll gain. I think it was 4% per buff. So Beatrix, really good with her, because Beatrix gives block removal, and I believe she gives 3 stacks of block removal, so that probably counts as 3 buffs. Don't take my word for it, but I think it does. Panda, obviously, a lot of buffs. You start with effectress up, defense up, block debuffs, and so on. Lydia, of course, she always goes first. We start with S2 for her attack up, which gives our Morikis a really good chance to act first, and with her and Beatrix I can even sometimes cut poppers, because say 350 speed popper becomes about 3.2 about there, so we take like 2 to 300 speed off of them, so my Beatrix can actually cut them, and then Morikis plays right after, or Panda usually, yeah, because my Panda is pretty fast. Right, so guess I could show you some battle with her. Right, let's check this one. Okay. Okay, let's get it. So, as you can see, she is gaining 10 meter for every buff. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, I showed you she's 2.2 speed, now she's 2.5, so she stole a total of 300 speed from the enemy units. Obviously with speed down there's extra slow, and Lydia doing amazing damage with Beatrix. Right, I don't care about their buffs, like she's doing an amazing bit of damage. Probably not the best showcase of her here, but yeah, like look at that. Okay, let me try and find some other battle. Let's see, versus Monkey, maybe. Alright, so that's a cleave that we've actually cut, and I'll show you the battle. Okay, so Monkey's popper is probably about 3.3 in battle, but it's now 3.1. So my Beatrix is running Arena Dominator, really good on her, really good if you can do this. Obviously mega hard for F2P players, but her just cutting here and then yeah, it's pretty good. Something I forgot to mention for her is her echo. I was actually lucky enough to get 6 copies with 6 PTs, so that's like something that has never happened for me before, but yeah, sometimes lucky. Her echo is actually amazing and starts to do like real work at about 2 or 3 stars. I believe once you hit that 90% of her attack bleed damage, it starts to work really good, because even with her S1 she'll do an AoE attack with a good bit of damage, so that can actually work against poppers too, against Donalds too, excuse me. Let's see if I faced a Donald here. No. Here maybe? No. I guess nobody likes Donald. Okay. Right. No, let's see. War of Thrones, maybe. I believe I faced the Donald here. Definitely. Let's see my biggest opponent. Alright, so that's a good showcase here, because that's an incredibly tanky team from a player that is actually spending about as much as me, or probably more, it depends. And this team is not really a heavy investment. This is a non-LT, non-LT, non-LT again. Only Beatrix is really here the carry, so to say. Rumbo is really good in this mode, and look at her damage. That's just something out of this world for a non-LT. Let's check it. Okay, look, she's silenced by Donald, but that doesn't mean anything, because the echo is still doing damage to all of them. Well, obviously if he had Panda this would be completely different, but that doesn't bother me, because I'm winning like 4 battles with her in 5v5, which is good enough for me. So, obviously, Freud very good with her, gives attack up and shield, and ally protect, also gives consolidation, so that's a lot of buffs here. Beatrix, a lot of buffs there, and yeah, that's a good showcase of her, I think. I could obviously show you like versus weaker opponents, but that's just really not that interesting. In GVG, I've decided to use her this week, so she's doing really well. I can show you on defense even. Alright, so she lost this one, but that's a cliff, obviously. She managed to go. How did we lose this one? Probably BJ saved JB. Oh no, Popper killed her. Okay, interesting. Yeah. But even so, she's doing an amazing job. Okay, he just skipped this. Let's check. Now this attack. Well, I could show you the attack as well. That wouldn't be too interesting. Defense, 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 defense. Alright, that's a cliff. Maybe a worthy showcase of her cutting again. Okay, so Popper goes, but we probably cut. No, we don't. Oh yeah, something else I forgot to mention. One of her passives is she would heal back up when she dies and fuel her turn meter to 100%, so she can go right away. So that's pretty cool. A lot of tech in her kit. Alright, so I've showed you Broken Land, arenas, like PvP in general, champs. She's obviously doing very well here. I'm using her in a more stacked team, I believe. Yep. War of Thrones, Faction Abyss, Guild Boss, she's doing pretty well too. Let's see it. Guild Boss. Don't remember the exact numbers. I don't think she can solo it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Let's try something here just to show her off. Bleed. I think Chardonnay should be enough, probably. Yes, 12 turns, or maybe Narch. Yeah. Well, obviously the more bleeders you put, she would buff them all and give them attack. She's super good for the new content. She's the carry there. 4 planar rifts too. I believe she'll be the carry here up until, well, whenever we get stuck, and yeah, that will be soon probably. For the Lily bosses, Lulu, let's see, when was the last bleed boss? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can push this a lot higher because I'm using Mastery Expert auras on my units. No CV aura, no skill master aura, no stuff like that. This can go way higher, and actually I should be able to clear the boss. I was pretty close here, like 20% I believe. Valentina would be pretty good too. The EC girl pick, as she's buffing all the bleeders. Yep. Let's see, something else. Wuthering Coast, yep, pretty good here. She was able to push my bleed team from about 700-800 million to 3.2 billion, which is an amazing one. I think Grace at exclusive 3 is better than Set here, but my Grace is only E2, so Set is just doing better for me because he gives a lot of buffs, attack up, and I think cripple, or was it basic attack damage? Yeah. Don't take my word on this one. I think it was basic attack damage. Yeah. So, what else? Dwarven Ruins, or Gate of Nibelungen. She's amazing. She's able to clear minus 40 and realm 40 and probably everything 40, but I haven't tested her. I've just prepared one team here. I don't know if it's optimized enough, but I can show it off while I'm talking about her. Alright, overall, if you have the chance to pick her up, pick her up. You don't have to give her ice right away, but she's an amazing unit, very versatile, can be used everywhere, even in early game. She's pretty good because of her second life passive. I don't know which exclusive that was, or if it needs exclusives at all, but just go for it, yeah. Let's see. Right, obviously, for all the 40s of Dwarvens, the core is Nornak, Lydia, Santa. Lydia needs to be at least D2, and everything else is just speeds. Santa preferably E2 for his permanent freeze up time. And then Beatrix here is just a bonus. I'm cheating with the deer. Well, I haven't procced yet, but yeah, I'm just cheating here. This is doable without deer and without Beatrix. I can probably foreman this just with Santa, Nordic, Lydia and Morikis, but well, we are doing a showcase, so Look at her damage. Was that like 20% of the boss? I don't know, maybe even more. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing here. Right. I think that about covers it. So maybe funny showcases I can do. Yeah, let's do Ash. I think Ash I was able to cut. Okay. Let's see. Yep, we're definitely cutting him. But are we killing him? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.